Okay, now it's time to have the functionality. In the previous video, we have the bare minimum form, right? So now it's time to implement the functionality. And can you remember we are talking about the server action? So it's totally new feature from the Next.js 14. I have shown you earlier. It's now stable, and as it is new and it's very handy and powerful, so we should be acquainted with that as early as possible, because from the next version it will be used frequently. Okay, so we should not lag behind. So for that we need action, right? That's why somebody mocks it as like PHP. It is almost like PHP. So handle submit. Okay, now I need to create the function handle submit. Okay, async function. So now it's time to create the handle submit function. So create the handle submit. Okay, async handle submit, and it's a function. Okay, handle submit, and in the handle submit we will get form data. Form data. Form data. Okay, and we need to use it as a use server, otherwise it will not work. Like use client, we need to use server at the top. So we can console log what we are getting in the form data. Okay, we will see it. So we'll get const name equal to form data dot get. We will get name, will as it is Typescript as a string. Okay, const email, we'll get it from form data. Form data dot get, we'll name get it as email as string. Then we will get const password, we'll get it from form data dot get it typo password as string. And you have to make sure that you have provided the name field. Name, you have to provide name, otherwise it will not work. Name. Okay, email, this is email, and password name field, otherwise it will not work. Okay, now we need to connect the DB, our database, and its name is, can you remember, it is DB connect, and it is coming from the app API DB route. It's here API DBMP route. Okay, and we need const existing user equal to await user dot find on, and we have forgotten Oh, by this time I have created a user for you, and here is the model in the app. Okay, inside source I have created a model and its name is user. You will get the code. Okay, I have created a model. Okay, schema model or schema you can say, and there will be name, email and password. So user will come from the model. Okay, user will come from the model and it will check find on based on email. This is the email. This is MongoDB functionality. And if existing user, if it is, then it will throw an error, throw new error. User already exists. User already exists. If it find users. Okay, so if user, if it is new, we need to hash the password. Okay, const. Can you recall this functionality from till date we have used in the API routes in the backend server portion, okay, server side. But right now we are using it in the UI section, right? This is the UI. So in the UI we're hashing the password. So how much powerful this function is? Can you remember? Hashed password. Okay. Wait. And we'll hash the password by bcrypt dot hash, and it will hash the password. Length will be 10. Okay, so we need to bring the bcrypt, right? But before that you have to install bcrypt. If you go npm install bcrypt.js, and its type also, okay, you have to bring two things, bcrypt.js. You have to install it. I have already, so I am not installing. And another thing you need, bcrypt.js, types. Okay, types bcrypt.js. These two things are needed. Okay, npm install, just do it like that. Npm install types bcrypt and npm install bcrypt. These two things are needed, otherwise it will not work. This is npm install bcrypt.js and types, as it is typescript for typescript support. Okay, as I have already, so I am declaring import bcrypt from bcrypt.js. Okay, so errors are gone. It's happy now. So it will hash the password. Okay, now it's time to save. This is for hashing the password. Hash the password, and this is for saving password, saving data, saving the user in MongoDB. So we are doing server side logics in the UI. So this is the power of server action. Okay, const new user equal to new user, and what we need name, email password will be hashed version, hashed password, this hashed password. Okay, it will save the data, and we need await new user dot save. Okay, we are done. Let's see what will happen. So our MongoDB is blank, no data is here, and this is our database. Yesterday I have shown you. Come on, baby. So it sounds pretty logical that database is empty. Okay, so let's go restart our server, npm run dev. Let's see what is awaiting for us. Okay, I am inspecting the elements as there is any console log. Okay, I'm creating first user, my name shakil@gmail.com, server respond. Okay, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's see. Yeah, I think everything is already, we are getting from data, name Shakil, and it's 200. 200 means, what is the 200 status code? Can you remember? 200 status code means it's successful. So what is HTTP 200 status code? It means successful. Okay, and let's see, let's go to the database. Let's see whether we got our user over here. Yeah, boom, and our data is hashed also. If we are not using the hashed version, it will save as a plain password. This is prone to hacking, so it's not a good user experience, and it will compromise, or it will make your site vulnerable. That's why you need to hash your password. So I am creating another user, say Lamin. This time we got the Lamin, and what we are getting, can you see? We don't need any state handling, we don't need any API call, we don't need any Axios phase, this type of which we are being used to. Previously we have done by this way, but all the graph or unnecessary codes are removed merely by server action. We can send or communicate with our database from the UI. This is the power of server action. This is called server action, and PHP people are mocking that Next.js is very close to PHP, and PHP also communicate with the database almost like that way. Okay, so this is the server action. Boom, and we are pretty good for saving our database. Let's see whether we got our second user or not. Yeah, we got Lami, and password is hashed. So by yourself you can do without hashing. Let's try, and you will get, and you can understand the necessity, and let me know by commenting what is the difference. Okay, So this is very handy and powerful, and we should acquaint it with this server action because Next.js 14 and 15 will use it rigorously, and as soon as we should get acquainted with this server action. So I hope that will make sense. If you don't understand, let me know by hitting the comment box. Okay, thank you very much. See you soon.